throw something at officers. The officers are moving in. He's now going to be arrested. Oh.
And the anger clearly visible on the streets today.
One person.
Jesus say turn up the cheek, right? Oh, you only got two. But I done smacked you like 16 times. How many times I'm gonna smack you before you smack me back? Flat out.
That's a pretty powerful moment when you look at the police commissioner and you look at that protester telling him F you, F you. President Obama now weighed in for the first time on the riot in Baltimore. He placed the blame on, in his words, quote, criminals and thugs. Also expressed his frustration, though, with the number of cases similar to that of Freddie Gray.
It comes up, it seems like, once a week, or once every couple of weeks. And so I think it's pretty understandable why the leaders of civil rights organizations, but more importantly, moms and dads across the country might start saying this is a crisis.
Meanwhile, tonight's Orioles-White Sox game was postponed for the second night in a row, and in what will be a first in American sports history, the game will be played tomorrow afternoon. There will be no fans allowed. Camden Yards, the stadium for the Baltimore Orioles, will be completely empty. They will play that game alone. A lot of major developments tonight. We have our reporters across Baltimore covering all the angles. We want to begin tonight with Ryan Young, who is with protesters. Ryan, obviously a few hours until that curfew. I know people have been building on the street. You've got 3,000 law enforcement, 2,000 National Guard. What are you seeing?
Well, so far people have been really policing themselves, and in fact, to walk you back in this direction, this was the center of a lot of the things that happened just last night. That's the CVS right across the street. We're on North Avenue, where you saw that fire burning so intensely. Now the flames are out. We've actually seen people working together to pull some of the debris out of there to help with the cleanup. But what we've really been struck by all day long is the peaceful protest that's been happening here in terms of the line that's been created between police officers and the people who've shown up to protest. We were standing here a few hours ago when that young man decided to throw that bottle toward police, and it was initially the crowd that reacted, grabbed him and tried to hold him. But that didn't work for long because he came back and threw another bottle. And that's when that pepper spray was sprayed across the entire part of the crowd. And of course, we got some of us on us, but for the most part, the crowd here created a circle in this area. They've been playing music all day. And in fact, in the distance, you can hear the drums still playing here. Everyone was talking about keeping Baltimore safe tonight. They wanted to make sure the city was seen differently. We've seen black people, white people come out here with their families, wanting to make sure that they took a part of the cleanup. And that's something that we've witnessed all day long, for the most part, for about 6 hours. Nothing was wrong here until that one young man decided to toss his frustrations with a bottle toward police.
All right, Ryan, thank you very much. And obviously these next few hours are going to be crucial to see what happens on the streets of Baltimore tonight. For most of the day, the protesters were camped out outside the CVS where Ryan just was. That, of course, is the CVS that was set on fire last night, where protesters actually had cut holes in the fire hose to prevent them from putting that fire out. I want to go to Miguel Marquez. He was there. He saw that hose be cut. He's been covering this story from the beginning. Miguel, the sun will be setting soon. That's when last night everything took a turn dramatically for the worse. What are you seeing now? What are you feeling in terms of the tone?
Well, look, today has been sort of part political rally, part street festival. You can hear a band, actually. I'm going to put the mic on. You can hear a band still playing over on that side of things. Last night we were just about 50, 60 feet away when the hose was punched 2 times with a knife by 2 different individuals. This is the scene tonight. So this is North and Pennsylvania Avenue. Just a few blocks that way is where Mr. Gray was arrested. You can see the people that are lined up here. They've been doing this all day. It's an amazing thing. How are you guys? They're lining up here because this is the face that they want the world to see when they look down North Avenue. You can see, if you look again, the police have been lined up behind them this entire time. So they front the police. The police are manning this part of North Avenue. It is a little odd only because you can drive around the block and you can get to where Freddie Gray was arrested. You can get down to Western District. I can tell you the Western District Police Station that has been such a focal point for a bunch of the anger and the protests in recent days. It is very heavily fortified. They pushed the perimeter back. There are National Guard troops there who are assisting police, filling in for police in some cases, so that police officers can be on the streets. That seems to be basically what Baltimore is doing, having National Guard fill in for some of those places, and then allowing pace for things here. The mood still very tense. People are angry, they're upset, and one thing that I have learned since being in this neighborhood for the last couple of weeks, that the anger that they have, that they focus on police, is very, very personal. Everybody seems to have a beef. Everybody has a concern with police here, and that's what erupted last night. The protesters today saying that they are going to continue this, clean up their